Odd against Vålerenga, Norwegian Eliteserien match this Sunday, 4 p.m. kickoff time in the UK. Probably the hardest match of the round to predict. This could go absolutely either way, and I wouldn't be shocked by any scoreline, really. Odd themselves, I find really difficult to predict. Just look at their last 10 games in a nutshell. I mean, they beat Molde 1-0. They lose to Haugesund 2-1. Do you know what I mean? You just don't know which version of Odd are going to show up. And it was a good version of them last week against Arlesund 3-0 away. They tend to perform reasonably well against teams in the bottom half of the table, but then are always capable of a big clanger as well, like when they lost against Sandefjord 4-1. So, I don't know, I always feel with Odd games, the first goal is really, really important. If they fall behind, I worry for them. But if they can get on top, then they often really play well from that moment onwards. So first goal could be really vital here against the Vålerenga side, who are in the relegation zone. They've got a new manager, Gerbacker. Things didn't start well for him. 4-0 loss against Molde last week at home. And they looked pretty poor in that game, to be honest, against a very good Molde side, I must add. So I don't want to be too harsh on Vålerenga there. It was a really difficult match for them. This will be more manageable. But they are still the underdogs, plus 197 to win. Odd are plus 150 favourites. If I had to side with someone, it would be Odd because they're at home. Vålerenga are in a bit of a mess this season. The new manager syndrome, you know. It could go either way for them. Over underline is around 2.5. Again, toss a coin whether this goes over or under. I'm really struggling to find a bet for this game because of a lot of uncertainties, especially with Vålerenga. Will Gerbacker have got a massive reaction out of them in the space of a week? If he has, then they could come here and win. Definitely wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. I am going to predict a 2-1 odd win, which probably means it's going to go the other way, because whenever I think Odd are going to do well, they don't do so well. So bear that in mind if you are betting on the game. I'm not getting involved pre-match. Maybe something in running will come available, but this is a really hard one.